Revelio.
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons. Still nothing and no one here. Revelio. He's weak. Guess he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time petting the things. Been a while since
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
tempestu1220. You better be a beast. One of the little bastards scratched me.
Come now! You're in place!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Confringo.
Perhaps you wanted Confringo!
Not sure.
Sendo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Oh. Revelio. Confringo.
Who's there?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I don't mind breaking a few bones. There's a few galleons in it for me.
How did I get mixed up in this?
Revelio.
Rookwood's work for him.
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning?
Revelio.
Expulso!
Protego. Confringo.
Bombarda! To your knees!
Glacius. Descendo. Confringo.
Expulso!
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had...
It did. I overheard them talking in the hog... Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to... Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Brooms?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm...
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can... Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you? The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. I also overheard one of them bragging. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around... If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
Revelio.
It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
We had a knee guy, our house. I'm wet when he died.
Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go...
Tricus totalis. Revelio. Tricus totalis.
About.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Petricus totalis.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come down to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work with this totalis. Revelio.
What was that?
Petrificus totalis.
Revelio.
One foot in front of the next.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. Right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That rubber one is dragging intact! There's no tellers. Someone there?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to like this. How nice of you to stop by.
Back from the not the brightest.
Places.
For another visit?
Has no one listened to your faults these days?
Descender.
Ready to pray, shall we?
Confringo. Bombardo. Potato. Descender. Confringo.
I won't go down as easy. Let me have some. Let me have some. Put your chest on.
Descender.
Hands of you.
Places. Bombardo. Potato.
Let me have some. Right, yes.
Confringo. Bombardo. Places. Confringo. Descender. Bombardo. Places. Descender. Rebellion. Descender. Confringo.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Rebellion. Accio.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out. a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target.
Since the dragon we freed flew off...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. It'll be hard hiding something like this.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your film,
Revelio.
attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Accio.
Bombarda.
Glacius. Descendo. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't too hard.
Revelio. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was... Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! The Hide Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was... One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real
No. The answer was, in Latin, which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer, according to Parselmouths, each of the runes paws 3 heads. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
The American school was founded in the 70s. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Styx. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would in The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The story was created by Beadle the Bard. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No. The answer was the part bird, part reptile. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No. The 3 witches in the story. The world's largest kelpie is also known.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No. The first Minister. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the department. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humouring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Levioso.
I'll look after you.